What's up, YouTube? I was driving home right now and I saw a billboard. Billboard said, "We got these homes for sale. We're only asking $1.3 million." Somebody had the audacity to make a billboard to offer a home, brand new homes, at $1.3 million in Fremont, California. Man, times are changing. I'm just here to tell you, it ain't worth buying a new home these days. Don't get yourself stuck in a home for the next 30 years of which you would never, ever pay for. Unless you got the type of career that can maintain something like that. But a lot of us don't. And if you do have that type of career today, will you have that type of career tomorrow? Will your job be around within the next 30 years? Will your position be around within the next 30 years? Will AI replace you within the next 2 years, let alone 30? The person that's got that house right next to yours, they might be renting. All they got to worry about is gas, electricity, garbage, water, and the rent. That's it. If times get rough for them, they simply walk away from it. They move on to the next place that they can't afford. You can't do that. You're stuck trying to make ends meet, trying to afford a home at today's market that's just unreasonable, unobtainable. So don't put yourself in that bind. It's not worth trying to have the American dream, because the American dream is not reality any longer. If you think it's hard trying to maintain and pay for that mortgage, imagine trying to pay for that property tax at the same time. They go hand in hand. So you got to think, do I stress myself out trying to afford a home? A 4-bedroom home for $1.3 million? That's right. 4-bedroom home. I guarantee you the walls of that home are adjacent to the next home. You don't get nothing for $1.3 million. Your yard is part of your neighbor's yard. You have no privacy. Don't struggle. Don't waste your time trying to buy a home these days. Don't spend all your time commuting, all your resources on that said home. And yes, just like that neighbor of yours, you have every right to walk away from your situation as well. But it's going to cost you a whole lot more in the end. Your credit will be affected dramatically, and a whole lot of negative aspects will follow afterwards. You see, you don't have that luxury of just not having anything signed in your name other than a lease. So imagine trying to buy something that's $1.3 million just to say, this is mine. This is what I bought. When in reality, it's not yours and you didn't buy it. That bank owns that home. That's right. I don't know if you knew that. Just because you're in it, they're allowing you to be in that home. And there's no point of stressing yourself out and your family out when times get rough. You see, I've been there. I've been down that road. This is someone that's speaking from experience. This is someone that's trying to offer a little wisdom to you. I've had two at the same time. It's fun. It's nice to have those bragging rights at that moment. But when the tables turn, boy, do they turn. So unless you know that you have the means of paying for a home in full, it may not be worth it for your situation. Because after those 30 years are up, you're going to be paying a whole lot more than $1.3 million. Because unfortunately, life happens, especially within a 30-year time frame. You're probably going to refinance at some point. That's going to take those 30 years and stretch them out even further, which means more interest on that home, which means a higher bottom price that you're paying for that home, which lessens the chance of you ever completely paying for that home. And any home at today's rate in this current market. So don't go check to check, working your fingers down to the bone just to pay for a home, to only spend a couple hours in every single day. Because that renter right next to you, they have a garage just like you have a garage. They have cars in the driveway just like you have cars in the driveway. But they don't have that overhang, that cloud that comes every single month of wondering how they're going to pay the mortgage, every single year of wondering how they're going to pay the property taxes, etc. and etc. So don't go through this life thinking you have to have a home in 2025, 2026, right around the corner. That's not a necessity. You can still have everything a homeowner has and more without the headache, with more money in your pocket. But imagine paying $1.3 million for a 4-bedroom home and you're only in the city of Fremont. Take that for what it's worth. Remember, around here, we keep it all the way peanut. Peace out.